For 50 years, you've been lied to about eggs. The cholesterol myth, the heart disease scare, the one-egg limit. All of it, based on flawed science that researchers have now completely demolished. Here's what nobody tells you. If you drag through mornings feeling exhausted before the day even starts, if your energy crashes hard by 3 p.m., if your thinking feels foggy and slow, if your muscles seem weaker every single year, you might be starving your body of one of nature's most powerful foods because someone told you it was dangerous. Eggs are a pharmacy in a shell. Perfect protein your muscles crave. Brain fuel most people are desperately low on. Vision armor that protects your eyes as you age. Steady energy that lasts for hours. Not the spike and crash from breakfast cereals. Vitamins most people pay a fortune for in supplements, all wrapped in something that costs less than $1. Yet millions still fear them. Doctors still repeat warnings from studies that were debunked years ago, and the people who do eat eggs, they toss the yolk straight in the garbage, throwing away 90% of the nutrition to dodge a problem that never existed. Today, I'm exposing the exact number of eggs that shocked researchers, why the cholesterol advice you grew up with was completely backwards, and the one egg type sitting in specialty stores right now that delivers up to 6 times more vitamin D than what's probably in your fridge. It's not 1 egg per day. The real number will surprise you. Have you been avoiding eggs or limiting yourself to one? Drop a comment. I want to know how deep this myth runs. But first, let's destroy the myth that started all of this, because until you understand how badly the science was twisted, you won't believe what researchers are saying now. Number 1. The Great Cholesterol Disaster. Picture this, the 1960s. A group of researchers finds cholesterol clogging arteries. They find cholesterol in eggs. They draw a straight line between the two and launch one of the biggest health mistakes in modern history. Eating eggs must cause heart disease. Case closed. Except it was dead wrong. That single flawed conclusion echoed through medicine for decades. The American Heart Association slashed egg recommendations to 3 per week. Restaurants invented egg white omelets. Parents pulled whole eggs from kids' plates. An entire generation learned to fear one of the most complete foods on earth. Here's what those scientists completely missed. Your liver manufactures 80% of your blood cholesterol every single day, whether you eat eggs or not. When you eat more cholesterol, your liver dials back production. Eat less, it ramps up. Your body runs this balancing act automatically. It's been doing it for millions of years. Dietary cholesterol barely moves the needle for most people. That's not opinion. That's what large-scale research confirms. A 2020 meta-analysis published in BMJ examined 33 studies covering 1.72 million people. The verdict demolished 5 decades of fear. 1 egg per day showed no increased cardiovascular disease risk. But the real plot twist came later. A 2018 study in the journal Heart tracked over 500,000 people in China over nearly 9 years. Those eating eggs daily showed an 18% lower risk of dying from cardiovascular disease and a 26% lower risk of hemorrhagic stroke than those who rarely ate eggs. The food everyone feared was associated with protection the whole time. 50 years of wrong advice, millions of people missing out on incredible nutrition, all because one study connected dots that didn't belong together. That changes today. Number 2. What your body loses without eggs. Most people understand eggs have protein. What they miss is what starts breaking down when eggs disappear from their diet. Your brain takes the first hit. Think of choline as construction material for your brain cells. 1 egg delivers about 147 milligrams, and approximately 90% of Americans fall short of the recommended intake for this nutrient. Choline builds the protective walls around every neuron. It creates acetylcholine, the chemical messenger running your memory and focus. Without enough, brain fog rolls in. Concentration crumbles. That sharp thinking you used to have starts slipping away. The yolk everyone throws out? One of nature's richest choline sources, gone. Quick check. Do you ever feel mentally sluggish by afternoon? That foggy feeling might have a surprising cause. Drop your answer below. Your eyes pay next. Lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 antioxidants packed into the yolk, travel straight to your retina and build a protective shield. They filter the blue light blasting from screens and sunlight. They guard against macular degeneration and cataracts. Every discarded yolk is vision protection in the trash. Your muscles start fading. Eggs overflow with leucine. the specific amino acid that flips the switch on muscle building. After 50, muscle loss accelerates fast. 2 eggs deliver more of this muscle trigger than most protein powders. Skip eggs regularly, and you're making the aging process harder on yourself. Your energy becomes a roller coaster. The healthy fats in yolks burn slowly and help keep blood sugar more stable for hours. No spikes, no crashes. No desperate search for snacks by mid-afternoon. Swap eggs for toast and cereal? You're strapping yourself into a blood sugar roller coaster. Up, down, crash, repeat. And the vitamins? A, D, K2, B12, all stacked in one shell. Most people spend serious money on supplements to get what eggs hand you naturally. Now for the answer you actually came here for. Number 3. The number that rewrote the guidelines. How many eggs should you actually eat? The old rules said 1, maybe 3 per week if your doctor felt generous. That advice grew from fear, not from evidence. Modern science paints a completely different picture. A landmark study from China tracked nearly 500,000 people across nearly 9 years. Those eating 1 egg daily showed significantly lower risk of heart disease and stroke compared to those who rarely ate eggs. Harvard's T.H. Chan School of Public Health Research states clearly, for most healthy people, 1 egg daily is not associated with cardiovascular risk. But here's what still doesn't make it into most doctors' offices. 1 egg daily is a safe baseline for most healthy adults, not the ceiling. Multiple large-scale studies suggest healthy adults can eat 2 to 3 eggs daily, with no documented negative effects in research. Here's how the numbers break down. Most healthy adults without heart disease or diabetes, 1 to 2 eggs daily, appears to be a reasonable approach based on current research. Strong benefits stack up. No documented downsides appear. Athletes and active people, higher intakes are often consumed and stand on solid research. The extra protein and nutrients accelerate recovery and fuel performance. Older adults fighting muscle loss, 2 to 3 eggs daily can help supply the leucine and complete protein needed to maintain strength and independence. The mental shift matters most. Eggs aren't something to ration. They're something to prioritize. If this is reshaping how you think about breakfast, hit like right now. It pushes this truth to more people still trapped by the old myth. Number 4. The Carton mistake. That wrecks everything. Here's where people undermine themselves, even when they eat eggs. They grab the cheapest carton, assuming eggs are eggs. They're not. The gap becomes obvious the second you crack them open. Split an egg from a caged hen raised on processed feed. The yolk sits there pale and lifeless, almost gray. Now crack a pasture-raised egg from a hen that roamed outside eating bugs, grass, and seeds. The yolk glows deep orange, almost red. That color difference signals a massive nutrition difference. Pasture-raised eggs can deliver up to 3 to 6 times more vitamin D, 2 to 3 times the omega-3 fatty acids, significantly more vitamins A and E, more beta-carotene across the board. The math is simple. What a hen eats becomes what you eat. Caged hens eating processed feed pass along that depleted nutrition. Hens living outdoors on their natural diet concentrate those nutrients into every egg. The labels try to confuse you. Here's the decoder. Conventional means tiny cages, 0 sunlight, processed feed, rock bottom price, rock bottom nutrition. Cage-free sounds better, but usually means packed indoor buildings with no outdoor access. Marginal improvement. Free range technically requires outdoor access, though often minimal. Moderate upgrade. Pasture-raised means genuine outdoor time on actual pasture-eating natural food. This is where nutrition jumps dramatically. Organic pasture-raised combines outdoor living with certified organic feed, the gold standard. Yes, pasture-raised runs more expensive, maybe $4 to $6 instead of $2, but the nutrition multiplies so dramatically that your cost per actual benefit often drops. Number 5. The yolk holds the treasure. This deserves its own section because the egg white trend still hasn't died. When you eat whites only, here's exactly what hits your garbage. Every bit of choline, all the vitamin D, all the vitamin A, every microgram of K2, all the B12, every molecule of lutein and zeaxanthin, most of the iron, most of the zinc, most of the folate. The white? Basically protein suspended in water. The yolk? Where virtually every beneficial nutrient concentrates. Tossing yolks because of cholesterol fear is like ripping the engine from your car because you don't like the exterior color. Once you understand that dietary cholesterol barely affects blood cholesterol for most people, the fear collapses. Eat the whole egg, every single time. Number 6. Cooking methods that protect the nutrition. How you cook eggs determines how much nutrition actually reaches your cells. The yolk stores most of the vitamins, minerals, and healthy fats. Heat degrades some of these compounds. The longer and hotter you cook, the more you sacrifice. Best approach? Keep that yolk runny. Soft-boiled preserves nearly everything. 6 to 7 minutes in boiling water, then into ice water. The white sets firm while the yolk stays creamy and nutrient-dense. Poached works similarly. Gentle simmering protects the yolk without added oils or extreme temperatures. Sunny side up or over easy keeps the yolk liquid and loaded. Use low heat with butter, ghee, or olive oil. Patience rewards you with better nutrition. Scrambled stays fine if you cook low and slow. High heat scrambling can generate oxidized cholesterol, the type that research suggests might cause problems. Keep flames gentle, stir slowly. Pull from heat while still slightly wet. Hard-boiled delivers solid nutrition and works great for meal prep. Just slightly less optimal than runny preparations. What to avoid is a regular habit. Deep frying in vegetable or canola oil. That process damages heat-sensitive nutrients and creates oxidized fats your body struggles to handle. Number 7. A few people should check with their doctor. Most people can eat eggs as part of a healthy diet. A few specific groups benefit from professional guidance. Familial hypercholesterolemia, a genetic condition affecting cholesterol processing, requires closer monitoring. This impacts roughly 1 in 200 to 250 people. Existing heart disease or type 2 diabetes often calls for individualized recommendations. Eggs aren't forbidden. Amounts might need tailoring. Everyone else? Research speaks with one voice. Eggs can be part of a heart-healthy diet. Note, this content is for informational purposes only and should not replace medical advice. Consult your healthcare provider before making significant dietary changes. Number 8. Your complete action plan. Eggs aren't dangerous. They never were. 5 decades of flawed science manufactured fear around one of nature's most complete foods. The evidence now overwhelms that old thinking. Eggs are associated with heart health. They power your brain, shield your eyes, build your muscles, steady your energy all day long. 1 to 2 eggs daily for most healthy adults. 2 to 3 for active people. Pasture-raised whenever budget allows. Whole egg every time. Gentle cooking to preserve the goods. That's your complete roadmap. How many eggs will you eat tomorrow morning? Drop your number in the comments. I read every single one. Eggs deliver nearly complete nutrition in one simple package. But there's something that complements everything you just learned. An ancient remedy that is believed to enhance nutrient absorption and help calm inflammation throughout your entire system. Healers have used it for over 3,000 years. Modern research is finally proving what they knew all along. Watch next. The 10 biggest black seed oil benefits you've been missing for years and how to use it right. Click now. Your body will thank you.